Alright everyone, right here I've got a really fun BLUUNU match against BlazeKickinChicken. His link's in the description. He's a really nice guy. He's a great battler, he's got great videos, he's a great narrator, all around a really good YouTuber, and I highly recommend you go check him out and subscribe to him. So, yeah, let's get to the battle. He's gonna lead with Crobat, I'm gonna lead with Staraptor. I know I outspeed because I have the Scarf. I'm gonna go for return for damage. It does over half, which is good, and then he's going to use Hypnosis, and it hits, unfortunately, which means I'm asleep, which means I can't do anything, which means I'm going to switch into my Physical Wall Armaldo to take whatever he's going to throw at me. He's going to hit me with U-turn and then go into Milotic, and I know that I can't take anything from Milotic because of, weakness, and I have 0 speed EVs, special defense EVs, so I'm going to go to Special Wall Umbreon to take a Hydro Pump, and I don't take that really nicely, and I also spy a Life Orb, so I'm going to guess that this is a offensive Milotic. That was a lot of talking. Then he's going to switch into a Blaziken, and you know what? This completely threw me off guard. I would never have expected BlazeKickinChicken to be using a Blaziken. I had no idea what to do, so I decided to switch into Arcanine, because I had a hunch that he was running the Scarf mixed Blaziken, so I'm just going to go to Arcanine because I'm calm. Because Arcanine can take anything. So I take the superpower, and then I'm going to scare him into well, not really scare him. He's going to go to Milotic, and I'm going to predict that, actually, and go for a Toxic, because I don't really have anything except Raikou for this Milotic, and I don't feel like revealing it that early. So I'm going to Toxic for residual damage. We do a double switch here. Here, he went into Milotic to draw out my Umbreon. So he goes into Nidoking, and I'm expecting him to have a Mega Horn. So I'm going to go into Armaldo to take that. I take that quite nicely, but he does have Stone Edge on this this Nidoking, and Stone Edge is going to do quite a bit. But I do survive. Actually, I'm going to get my Stealth Rocks up, which is always good. And he's gonna miss this Stone Edge, which is pretty unfortunate. I'm gonna go X Scissor. Unfortunately, I get Poison Point, which means I'm toxic. Not toxic, which means I'm poisoned, which means I will eventually die. For some reason, he decides to switch out here. He's gonna go to Registeel, and I'm going to hit with X Scissor like a fool. He gets Left Use Recovery. I get Left Use Recovery. I get poison damage. All these after-turn effects just drawing this battle out longer and longer. He's going to set up his Stealth Rocks, and I went for X Scissor, and I felt like a complete idiot, because I wish I'd gone for Rapid Spin to make it look like I had predicted that, and, look cool and stuff. I thought he was going to hit me with S-Toss here and kill me, but he actually goes into Crobat, and he gets Stealth Rocks damage, and then at this point I do get to spin away the rocks. And I thought I could X Scissor it for the KO, but he has Roost, which really sucks because now he's at half HP, and after one more Roost he'll be at full power. I'm just X Scissoring like an idiot trying to get damage. I get Left Use Recovery, and I bet you think I'm gonna die to poison right here, but no, I survive with 1 HP. No joke. I'm a beast. No, not me. Armaldo is a beast. I can't even express my love for this Pokemon. It just has so much potential in with rock polishes, and it's a crazy Pokemon. So finally I'm gonna die to poison. I'm gonna go into my Raikou, and I actually thought he was gonna go into Nidoking, so I go Shadow Ball rather than Thunderbolt. He goes into Registeel, and seeing that amount of damage, I am gonna switch out. I'm gonna go into my Arcanine because I thought he was gonna set up. I'm hoping he's gonna try to set up his rocks. He does. That's good, I suppose. Yeah, because now I get to attack him with Fire Blast, my most powerful stabbed move, and I get a crit, which is awesome because now his Registeel is dead. And actually, I'm not really sure. I don't really know what he had. I'm guessing Stealth Rocks, T-Wave, S-Toss, and Rest/Explosion. I don't know. If you're watching this, leave a comment telling me. I'd like that. I just giggled, didn't I? I shouldn't have done that. Okay, so I stay in with Arcanine this time and go for Extreme Speed because I thought he was going to try to I thought he was trying to trick me back into Umbreon so he could switch into that one Nidoking. He misses with Hydro Pump, and now I switch into Umbreon while he recovers back a lot of HP. Poison is starting to take its toll, slowly but surely. Next turn it would have done more, but he runs away like a fool. He goes into Nidoking, and luckily I predicted this time, and instead of going for Curse, I go Payback. and it's looking like a 2-hit KO. Now here's a critical decision. I decided to stay in rather than like fodder something else or something. I was hoping he would miss, but he hits with Mega Horn, and I survived with 66 HP because Umbreon is just an amazing Pokemon. It's a monster. And yeah, I hit it with the boosted payback, and that's gonna be a dead Nidoking. So now he's gonna go into his last Pokemon, I believe. Yes, Raikou. And I was scared that it would be a sub-Calm Minder, but no, it looks to be like a Timid Specs or something along those lines. I switched into Tauros, and here he makes a critical mistake. He switches out for some reason. He could have swept my whole team with that Raikou, but he switches out for some reason because he would have outsped. He has base 115 speed, and I have base like 100, I think, and I don't even have max speed. He goes into his Milotic, and I'm just gonna return for the KO. And at that point, I realized that he had Marvel Skill, and I believe Marvel Skill doubles your defense when you have a status. Okay, I just confused myself. Let's get to the battle. What's happening now? So I switched into Staraptor because I knew I had to fodder something, and I figured that I would fodder Staraptor because it's asleep and all, and the most useless thing. But he goes Overheat, and I was ripping out my hair because if I had switched into Arcanine, I know I don't have Flash Fire, but it still would have looked cool because I'm a calm nature. I resist that, and just good defense. You know what I mean? It would have looked so cool. It would have made me look smart, but that's okay. I go into Raikou now. He goes into his Crobat, I guess, kind of as fodder, so he can get a safe switching in with his Raikou. He outspeeds because I have 360 speed, not 361. He hits with Thunderbolt. He gets a crit, and I don't think I would have died without the crit, but it didn't really matter in the long run. If I did get a T-Bolt off, I would have been able to. That Raikou would have died after a Fire Blast and an Extreme Speed from Arcanine. As you'll see once the battle catches up. Yeah, I survived his T-Bolt with 63 HP. I'm gonna Fire Blast that puts it to about a quarter damage, quarter HP. I'm just gonna go Extreme Speed, and this Calm Nature isn't really working for me. He just survives with like 30 HP or something. 30? Yeah, I think 30 is reasonable. He's going to kill me off with a T-Bolt. I'm going to switch into Tauros. And, I would kill for Tauros to have a priority move other than Pursuit. But that's not how the game works. So, great game, Kevin. Can I call you Kevin? We're friends, right? Are we on a first-name relationship? No? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll stop. But, great game. You should definitely go check him out. He's a great guy. Yes, and I believe that's pretty much it. Rate, comment, and if you like that battle, subscribe to me, subscribe to him. And, yeah, until next time, I'm out. Peace.